Obviously, with COVID and the craziness, obviously it was a different year for all of us. Obviously, being at Furman for 3 years, it's a lot different environment being at a smaller school. So the grad program that I'm in is sports administration. So it's a 2-year track anyway. So even if I would have had a good year and pursued the NFL, I'd still have come back. My mom's a teacher, so education is going to be super important. So I was going to finish that, especially with it being paid for. Another big reason is just the team that's coming back. It's definitely a caliber team that's definitely going to compete for ACC championship and on into the playoffs. So just that and the group of guys that are here, the group of specialists. Obviously, we lost Cooper and Trevor, but just a core group of guys that are here made it easy to come back. Obviously, I didn't start the year the way that I wanted to, that I expected. Coop and Trev did a great job, and I was just overthinking a little bit, playing for too much win. And I think the one at Virginia from 52 was my biggest miss by like 2 or 3 feet, but everything else was probably within a foot or 2 foot. But we finished the year strong in the last 10 to 12, and that was kind of the year that I expected to have the entire year. So kind of just building off of that into next year and looking forward to kind of just summing up and really contributing the special teams unit for this team, because I think we'll go a real long ways in the season and win a lot of games. One of the big things I think, and we've kind of already started this, right now it looks like the operation that I feel most comfortable with is obviously Ben's going to be the holder. Obviously last year I had Trevor Collins snapping it and Coop holding, but we came in the summer, but then we kind of had that COVID outbreak. So we had to basically take a timeout for 2.5, 3 weeks almost, which led right up to fall camp. So I don't think we really had that chemistry going into fall camp. But now we have spring and summer and a fall camp with Ben and Drew Little and Ben Kiernan, who will probably be the snapper and holder. We already went out Wednesday actually and got some work in for about an hour, and the operation feels good. Obviously, I think I didn't strike any balls bad. Obviously, I slipped a little bit with the 22-yarder that, that's unacceptable against NC State. But I really didn't hit the ball bad the entire year. I struck the ball the way that I wanted to. I was playing the wrong spots. I think I was just overthinking a lot of it. Obviously, with some of these bigger stadiums, there's a little bit more wind. And some of it, too, was playing in the SoCon for 3 years. I was used to those stadiums. So it didn't matter if we were a visiting team. I knew what those winds were going to do. Or if I didn't, I knew pretty much all the kickers and the SoCon. So I would kind of know that. Obviously, being in the ACC, I know some of the guys at Wake and NC State. At Clemson, we didn't play there. But just the familiar, the comfortability, I guess, just not overthinking. I think that's just going to be one of the big things in the offseason. I think just the amount of being comfortable, I think, will increase a lot. So I'm not really overthinking when I go out there this season.